I once had an investor that was green. This investor would loan me money. He was a private money lender for me. And I knew he was green. And one day, the house that he loaned me money on burned down the night on the day that I bought it. So I went to the foreclosure, I bought it with this private lender's money, and that night, the people that were getting foreclosed on burned the house down. I didn't have time to get insurance. I bought the house. I was going to get insurance the next day. House burned down that night. I didn't even tell my green private lender about it because it would have freaked him out. Even though I was going to pay for it, I was going to handle it, I wasn't going to make his problems or my mistake his problem. I owed the man the money, cut and dried. And so I did just that. I didn't tell him anything until years later. One day he said, "Mitch, have you ever had any problems?" I said, "Yeah, I've had plenty of problems." He said, "You never seem like you have any problems. Like, has any of your houses ever burned down or anything?" And I said, "Yeah, I've had a house burned down. One of my houses was a house that you loaned me money on." And he, true to a green, freaked out. "One of my houses burned down? Which one? Which one?" I said, No, Doc. It was like 10 years ago. Calm down. Don't worry. He goes, "I had a house burned down 10 years ago?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, what happened? What happened? How come you didn't tell me?" I said, "Well, it was none of your business. You know, your business was to loan money and get paid. That's where your business starts and that's where your business ends." And it's a good thing I didn't tell the poor doctor about the house burning down, because even though everything was going to work out fine for him, he would have freaked out. And he may have even stopped loaning me money in the future because of that stress, even though it was unwarranted stress. So the doctor says, "So you lost money on that house?" I said, "Look, I don't remember which house it was because it was so long ago, but I do remember I had paid $38,000 for the house." And the doc said, "So you lost $38,000? I said, "No, I sold the lot without the house for $25,000 and I owner financed it. So I really only lost about $13,000, of which I just took my lumps, Doc. I wrote a check and I paid you off when it was time to pay you off. Yeah, I lost $13,000 that month, but I had other good things happen that month." So remember, keep greens out of the difficult conversations or the ugly conversations when at all possible.